friends, welcome back to Art to Heart podcast. And today is episode 28 of the ongoing series where we are going to deep dive into understanding the great from the good, the unstoppable, and from the average. I'm your host, Rena, and today we are talking about the most wanted topic, the art of a winning mindset. This is something which is keep on happening for me over a period of 5 months or 6 months into my mindset, but I feel like you should absolutely have a winning mindset. Only then you're capable of doing what you should actually be doing. Before we dive into the entire understanding of art of winning mindset, let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone who just decides they are going to win and they do? It's not luck, it's not chance, it's mindset. And more specifically, it's a winning mindset which stands those people apart. So, today I'm going to break down what a winning mindset really is, why it matters, and how you can start developing one starting today or starting from now onwards. Let's understand what is all this about a winning mindset. It isn't about being positive all the time. It's not about pretending everything is okay or never having a doubt. A winning mindset is about believing you're built to figure it out no matter what. It's about seeing obstacle and saying, this is tough, but I am tougher. It's about shifting from victim to owner, from why is this happening to me to what am I going to do about it. People with a winning mindset don't always know the how, but they believe in the who, and that who is them. If I have to explain in a very blunt English, it is just that rather than looking thing and saying this is a problem, start looking in a perspective as what is the solution to solve this problem. So if you have a goal to achieve in next 6 months, we are already in half early. If you have planned to do something in November and you think that as an obstacle, oh, I'm not going to do for XYZ reason, rather seeing the reason, write it down the solution to solve that reason. That would alone help you to have a meaning mindset. But rather, what we actually do, we always take a problem first option and then we let the solution somewhere in the air, completely forgetting that it does exist. So build yourself around solution, not around problem. So what makes it so powerful? Here's the truth. The world doesn't reward potential, it rewards execution. And the only people who keep showing up long enough to execute over time are the one who have built the mindset to do so. Think about this. Talent might get you in the game, but mindset keeps you in it when things go sideways, because eventually they will go sideways. Life will throw pressure, failure, criticism, and curveball your way. And the only people who keep moving forward are the one who have trained their minds to be relentless in every possible way. We always have hit rock bottom in our life, whether it may be in our personal, educational, professional. We have always hit that rock bottom. But when you decide that I no longer want to do this, is when you are giving up. But rather, you doing the best outcome of the entire scenario. I remember listening to Pitbull's one of the I don't think it's not a podcast. It's one of the video which just pop up in Instagram, and he was saying there is no failure. It is always learning, and I just got awestruck with that line because there is no failure in life, because every setbacks has always given you a lesson to actually learn from, rather than dump it somewhere and just wanna forget this bad thing happened to me. No, 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 no. There is always an answer in the failure. There is always an answer to go back to learn from what you have failed from. Failure is part of the life, but winning is the solution we have to look forward to replace those failure into lesson and eventually obtaining what you really want in this life. Let's understand how to build a winning mindset. Let's get tactical here. There are 3 habits that build a winning mindset. One, mental reps. Just like muscles grow through repetition, so does your mind. Practice at affirmation that you believe in. Say things like, I do hard things, I adapt, I overcome. I don't need easy, I just need possible. There's so many other positive affirmation you can say. You have done good and you will be doing best in future. Say them in the mirror, say them when you don't feel like it, because how you talk to yourself is how you train yourself. This is so true. Half of the time we always look 20% down to what the other person is going to look at us, okay? The perception and the perspective is a two different vision altogether. We always give ratings somewhere beneath the point. We are not someone who are going to give 100 out of 100 for us. If you ask us to rate between 1 to 10, we'll say somewhere in the mid, somewhere 6, not above that. But the other person who are looking at you may actually give you 8 for who you are, because they know the value it is settled in, but we actually don't know. Either it is because we are surrounded with so much negativity. People have often put us down together saying you are not worth it, you don't deserve it, you are not up to the mark. Maybe that's one of the reason, but you should know your worth, and you are worth for whatever the price tag you want to attach with. And I say there is no price tag for being a human being. You are absolute gem, and there is no one who can bring you down. So say this to yourself: I am beautiful, I am efficient, I can do this myself, I'm stronger to go through any war. So say this out loud and see the life-changing experience you're gonna feel it. Number 2, run toward the challenge. I was listening to one of the podcasts where an army general was talking. Don't pick easy route. Pick always a tough road. This implements so much in my mind, and I always say this to myself. Do you want the hard work today, or do you want the pain in the next 10 years? I will prefer the hard work today, so that in next 10 years I may be able to be in a better place than what I am today, right? So most people avoid discomfort. Winners lean into it. Something I absolutely hate is comfort zone. The moment I feel I'm comfort in some place, I just leave that place. I just go out, I just do something new which I have never done, so that makes me feel uncomfortable and learn over a period of time. Your brain wants to keep you safe, that's biology, but growth, that's in the stretch zone. So when something feels intimidating, a conversation, a task, a decision, instead of saying I'm not ready, say this is where I become the person I say I want to be. And I was listening to Chris Williamson's recent podcast where he was talking to a militant, and he was telling, what do you do when you're in fear? And he say, go for it. The moment you feel you're in fear, you have to go and get it done. And I like every other human being, we have a lot of fear to showing up. We have a lot of fear to speaking up. We have a lot of fear to even work for our team. So when you are in fear, or if you are in fear, go for it, because that's the right step you should take forward. Number 3, stack the wins. Monument is a mindset builder. Every time you follow through, you're telling your brain, I can trust myself. But that's what confidence really is: self trust. You don't build that by thinking about it, you build it by doing what you said you would do consistently, even when it is boring or hard. Someone who works in a corporate environment in Bangalore, there is no such thing as comfort zone. There is always some challenge around you. You just have to go for it, pick the hardest one, and say, I'm going to finish this in this quarter, or in this half yearly, or in this upcoming year, and take this as a challenge, because by the end of the year you will be sit through this appraisal where you won't get appraisal. That's not a problem to you, but it's a problem to the organization. But you would have actually committed to certain learnings, certain goals you want to build, and you would have eventually put your heart and soul into building that. For example, I have to do a certification and I have to take up few trainings that would make me feel like out of the comfort zone, because I'm very much comfortable doing the daily mundane task, whatever is assigned to me, or however I need to live to solve it. Because every time you look around, there is a lot of problem, but people who are solving are way lesser. Winner have a solving mindset, and lose, I won't say it's loser. I think we all are some other point, we all have lost in life, we all have given up something in our life to become the version we are today, which I am proud of. If you are building up yourself all over again, a very congratulations, I'm super proud of you. Nobody affirmation or validation is required for to say to you to who you are, but it's just you who has to say you are the best version you're currently in. So the final thought is, look, the art of winning mindset isn't coming you master in a day. Okay. It's something you live every day. It's in the small choices. It's in how you respond when things break. Very, very true. It's in how you show up when no one is watching. You're not impressing anyone except yourself. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be committed. That commitment is where you show who you are. That initiative, which nobody assigned to you, you taking that task saying, I will be part of this team or I'll be part of this program, will make you stand out from the rest. So, you being committed, you taking initiative, you being a problem solving individual will actually have the mindset of a winner. So, winner are possibly the person who loves to solve problem rather than creating one. For me, it is always drama out, action in. I'm never someone where there is drama. If there is even one slide ahead of drama, I just say control all delete. I no longer want to be part of this conversation. This is not something I'm built for, but rather I give solution to avoid this drama and walk in the opposite direction. So pick what is right for you. Don't dwell yourself under darkness because there is so much light in this world and there is so much for you to actually achieve, and you are capable enough. If nobody is saying, I'm saying to you today, you are capable of what you can, and only you can get what you want to do. Nobody's coming to save you, darling. Better go out and win every single hurdles of your life. So here is a challenge today. Choose one area in your life where you have been holding back. Reframe it, step into it, prove to yourself that you're built for this. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you got value from this episode, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, mindset is a muscle. Train it daily, win from within. And I'm your host, Rana. And thanks for joining in. And see you all in the next episode. Till then, have a great life. Enjoy yourself. And also, don't hear too much of people's opinion. It does not matter. I'm in my 30s. I've heard my entire 20s. None of them exist anymore in my life. So better build up yourself. All my young audience, I can't wait to see you winning, and I can't wait you come out in your true self and achieve a lot what the world has to offer to you. Go out, get everything, my darlings.